A report of a swerving car led Moses Lake police to arresting a man for possessing heroin and meth on Saturday morning. An officer was looking for the 1993 Honda Accord when he spotted the car parked near the post office. The officer contacted the driver, Damian Powell, a 35-year-old Moses Lake resident, and then arrested him on warrants related to charges of theft of a motor vehicle and forgery. As Powell was being searched during the arrest, the officer allegedly found bags and a scale. A warrant was obtained to search the car, and police reportedly found 7 grams of heroin and 6.3 grams of meth. 6 people were arrested on Friday by the U.S. Marshals Service and members of local law enforcement. The task force sought out and arrested them on outstanding warrants, according to a statement released on Monday. The 6 people booked into the Grant County Jail were Jesus Ariza, a 22-year-old Warden resident, was arrested for 3 warrants for theft charges and 1 for burglary in the 2nd degree. He was caught after a short foot pursuit in Warden. Sean McClanahan, a 44-year-old Moses Lake man, was arrested for an outstanding warrant for possession of a controlled substance and possession of meth. Jessica Steele, a 26-year-old Moses Lake resident, was arrested for a warrant for failure to appear on charges of possession with intent to manufacture or deliver meth. During her arrest, officers allegedly found Steele in possession of meth. Carolyn Fython, a 30-year-old Moses Lake resident, was arrested for a warrant for escape of community custody from a conviction of identity theft. Manuel Oliva, a 31-year-old Moses Lake resident, was arrested for a warrant from the State Department of Corrections. Jordan Tebow, a 31-year-old Moses Lake resident, was arrested for a warrant for failure to appear on charges of possession of meth and failure to return from a jail furlough while serving a sentence for theft in the 2nd degree. Tebow was found hiding under a home on Stratford Road in Moses Lake. The Soap Lake City Council meets on Wednesday, and the council will discuss a permit request for the August 31st paddleboard race. They will also consider a permit for the Soap Lake Urban Homesteads and Farmers Market event. The council meets at 5:30 p.m. Wednesday at Soap Lake City Hall at 239 2nd Avenue Southeast. In Northwest news, an unusual candidate has put his paw in the ring for an elected position in Whatcom County. A dog is running as a write-in candidate for Whatcom County prosecutor. The current prosecutor is seeking re-election for the 11th time, and every single time he runs unopposed. Well, until now. Como 4 reporter Matt Markovich says the dog's owner is trying to prove a point.
Meet Nima, an underground write-in candidate for Whatcom County prosecutor, a job Dave McCracken has held for 10 terms. He's seeking an 11th term on Tuesday, running unopposed, and that didn't sit well with Nima's owner.
Our current prosecuting attorney has had no opposition in 10 terms, and it's time for other people to think about running.
We spoke with Frank James by phone. He's traveling out of state.
Why didn't you put your name in then?
Well, because my dog's a lot better looking than I am. He is charming. He is honest. He's got a lot of the character and features, I think, that we'd like to see in politicians.
James says Nima's write-in challenge is to make a point. Political figures can only be held accountable if someone runs against them. Others agree.
If there's no candidate, we don't get to look at the issues that the county prosecutor's office deals with, and we don't get to assess if he's been doing a good job or not.
Riley Sweeney is a political blogger and Nima's first endorsement.
I look forward to voting for him in the general election as well.
But write-in candidates, real or fake, cause extra work for election officials.
Anything that slows down the process is time, and that's money and it's cost to the taxpayers.
Ballots with write-ins are manually set aside. The write-in's legitimacy is only verified if the final tally is close. Oddly enough, this dog's run for office could prove another point. Twice, county auditors have asked state lawmakers to require write-in candidates to register 18 days before an election to cut down on frivolous write-ins. The bill has gotten no traction.
Maybe a candidate such as this will point out to them what what it occurs for the counties that have to count that.
What's that? Oh, Nima says he doesn't expect to win, but he thinks the fur will fly in this election. In Bellingham, Matt Markovich, Como 4 News.
The 10-term prosecutor said he didn't have time to speak on camera about his furry challenger because he was busy preparing for a case. And that's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.